Good night, good night, good night, or good morning, good afternoon, whenever you are watching this video. How are you doing? This is Lady B. This is just some update as to what's going on in and around the world, whether it is reggae, dancehall, regular news, trending topics. I'm here to talk about it. But right now, the big thing is Mascika's new album is out. Mascika's new album is out. It is called Generation of Kings. And I'm telling you guys, the song them bad. I'm going to do another live with reviewing the album. But for right now, I'm going to just go through the topics of the albums, of the songs or the tracks that are on the album. So for those who have not yet listened to the album, who have not yet purchased the album, who have not yet supported the album, on a run, go get it on all streaming platforms. So we start off with the one called Black Sheep. Then I know if you listen to Black Sheep, you will hear some things that you can relate to or that resonates with you. Then the next one is Popcorn and Mascika collab with Stars Are Us. Then we have Reverse Time, March on Triumph. As me say, I am going to review these songs, so stay tuned for that video there. Number 6 song on the album, Angels Don't Cry. And right now we don't know Mascika have it in him to do some girl songs, or what we call girl song. Yeah man, some girl song upon the album here. Alright, then we have number 7 is Most Wanted. Number 8 with Spice name Wow. And me skip number 5. Me say Triumph, but me not telling you who in the album here. Lila Ike, Mascika and Chronic Law. You understand? So that's what's up. So we have Black Sheep, the first one on the album. And you don't know, we can't play nothing too tough on the album. Just a little intro me I'll give you know. This one is Stars Are Us. Stars Are Us. Stars Are Us, the one the name. Then you have Reverse Time. Count up a million the first time. I never look back, you know, come in a reverse time. Yeah man, Mascika don't reverse time. So me could go and listen and just check out the one here with Dexter Daps. Me love that one here. Left, right, left, right, left. March on. Yes, so as me say, me I gonna give this a good listen and then I'm going to do a good review. The next one is Triumph. Yes, guys, so this is very catchy. When you lay down, you feel the fight. I mean, I tell us that these songs are really conscious songs and they can resonate with you. You can relate to them. I love this album. I said I would give this album a 9.5 out of 10 because I don't listen to the entire album. I only listen to about half of the album. Can you imagine what happened when I listen to the rest of the album? All right. Angels Don't Cry. This is another one. This is number 6. All right. Then we have Most Wanted. And that's just the intro part, and I've got to listen to the rest of it for yourself. Then we have the next one, we name Wow, and this other one with Spice and Mascika. Alright, then we have what you call Fight For Us. That's another one, and this one is Mascika and Favor. And this one is very catchy. Me like the rhythm and all of that. As a matter of fact, when me done, me go over TikTok and I go dance and listen to this. So if you know the on TikTok, just run over Ladybeofficial and say what go on. Alright? Well, it depends on when you not hear that video here. Then we have Tyrant. This one is Wacky Dip, and right now we know say Mr. Wacky passed and gone. And to me, this was one of the tribute to Mr. Wacky when they have like the Wacky Dip song. Then we have District 1. We're going to say District 9. District 1. So me tell us that me like the settings, me like the intro, then me like the music, me like the variety. Yeah man, and me tell us say Mascika have it in a aim to do some nice girl songs, because some of them songs here when me tell us them do some nice girl song. Yeah man. Alright, make we move on the next one, the one named Carbon. Alright, as we said, we can't play the song. We just play one little piece of the intro. Then we have Rainfall. And we don't know, say, Mascika do one song named Umbrellas Up. So we don't know this one named Rainfall. Then we have Broken Home. And if you notice, like the music or the rhythm or whatever you call it in a music, it's not the same for the songs. They're different. So, you know, the rhythm, I think, yeah. All right. So the one there named What? And this is Mascika on Friday. I mean, I really know who that person there, but me I go do my research. Alright, me I go listen to them song here. Here's one called Waterfall. This one is called Waterfall. And I'm telling you guys, this is I really like this album so far. We just got to go and watch it and see. You know, just go ahead and support the thing. Support the genre, support the music. Support the genre, support the music, and just support the artist them. So we're gonna go ahead and we're also gonna see what else is going on in the news. And as I said, I don't know when you're gonna see this video, but make we see there was a strong earthquake recorded in the Caribbean, and this is what the media is saying. Several earthquakes were reported in Caribbean overnight into today, with a magnitude of 6.0 quake recorded northeast of Guadeloupe early this morning, which was felt on other islands. The events worried people in the Caribbean and U.S. Seismic Research Center in response to concerns online, said in a post this morning. So, you know, the people are a little bit concerned because, as if we recall, there was an earthquake the other day, probably about 4 weeks ago in Jamaica, and it was a shock to a lot of people because it was actually an earthquake. There were effects from the earthquake, damages done. So this is what the U.S. personnel said from the Seismic Research Center. Please note that our region is a seismically active one, and we can feel events in short period of time. This is why we always urge persons to plan, prepare, and practice for an earthquake event. Here's a chronology of the automatic earthquake locations posted by the UE Seismic Research Center. So these are the things they said. A 4.4 magnitude earthquake was recorded northeast of Guadeloupe, southeast of Antigua, and east of Montserrat around 6:29 a.m. local time, at a depth of 1 centimeter. According to the automatic earthquake location from UE SRC, the quake struck Point-à-Pierre in Guadeloupe, 76 kilometers northeast, St. John's, Antigua and Barbuda, 91 kilometers southeast, Braids, Montserrat, 123 kilometers east. UESRE, that's the Seismic Research Center, SRC, automatic earthquake location, date and time. Before this magnitude 6.0 earthquake was recorded near Guadeloupe, Antigua, and Barbuda, Montserrat around 4:48 a.m. at a depth of 16 meters. According to the automatic earthquake location from UE SRC, the quake struck Point-à-Pierre, Guadeloupe, 71 kilometers northeast, St. John's, Antigua and Barbuda, 89 kilometers southeast, Braids, Montserrat, 120 kilometers east. Right? This one was reported as being felt strong by social media users in Guadeloupe, Dominica, Antigua, St. Kitts and Nevis, and Montserrat. And this is it. On Friday night, several earthquakes were also recorded near the same chain of islands. A magnitude 4.4 earthquake was recorded near Guadeloupe, Antigua and Barbuda, and Montserrat around 11 p.m. local time at the depth of 34.8 kilometers. According to the automatic earthquake location from UE SRC, the quake struck Point-à-Pierre, Guadeloupe, 120 kilometers northeast. It struck St. John's, Antigua and Barbuda, 131 kilometers southeast. Then it struck Braids, Montserrat at 164 kilometers east. So date and time from the SRC is 2023 12:01 at 11 p.m. and 2023 12:02. That means December 2 at 3 p.m. Oh my God. Enough of them, man. All right, so here's another one. Another tremor, 3.8 magnitude, was reported near Guadeloupe, Antigua and Barbuda, and Montserrat. It occurred around 11:13 p.m. at a depth of 10 kilometers. According to the automatic earthquake location from UE SRC, the quake struck Point-à-Pierre, Guadeloupe, 115 kilometers northeast. It struck St. John's, Antigua and Barbuda, 138 kilometers southeast. Also, let me read this already. Anyway, before this, a 3.6 magnitude earthquake was recorded near St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Lucia and Grenada. The quake occurred around 11 p.m. at a depth of 5 kilometers. According to the automatic earthquake location from UE, the quake struck Kingstown, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, 25 kilometers northwest, Castries, St. Lucia, 92 kilometers southwest, St. George's, Grenada, 145 kilometers northeast. And this is another one at 10:58 p.m. at 3.8 magnitude earthquake at a depth of 48.6 kilometers was recorded near Guadeloupe, Antigua and Barbuda, and Montserrat. And according to the automatic earthquake location from UE, The quake struck Point-a-Pierre, Guadeloupe at 114 kilometers northeast. It struck St. John's, Antigua and Barbuda at 138 kilometers east southeast, and it struck Braids, Montserrat as well. Oh my goodness, it's a whole lot. Cheese and peas. Anyway, another one at 10:35 p.m. local time. There was an earthquake near Guadeloupe, Antigua and Barbuda and Montserrat at a depth of 7.7 kilometers. Also, according to the automatic earthquake location, Port-au-Pierre, Guadeloupe, 124 kilometers. That's where the quake struck. St. John's, Antigua and Barbuda, 135 kilometers east southeast, and again in Braids, Montserrat. Wow, this is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot. A whole heap of liquor earthquake. Them. You understand? So then we have another one. A 3.8 magnitude earthquake was recorded near St. Kitts and Nevis, Antigua, Barbuda and Montserrat around 8:17 p.m. And this one was a depth of 80.6 kilometers. The automatic earthquake location said the quake struck at Basseterre, St. Kitts and Nevis, 70 kilometers north. St. John's, Antigua and Barbuda, 133 kilometers northwest, and Braids, Montserrat. So, guys, that's a lot going on. So the UA SRC also posted a safety window this morning on what to do during an earthquake. So it says, a reminder that we need to prepare, plan, and practice for earthquakes. The events this week and last night reminds us that we can experience earthquake of various magnitude, and efforts should be made at all levels in the society to be prepared. So that's natural disaster stuff that's going on. The other day, Jamaica had an earthquake, and that earthquake was really, really shocking to the Jamaican people. All right. So here we see cops find gun hidden in shopping bag during a raid in St. James. And this is 4 hours ago. Make we see where the raid there was and where it happened. So it says 1 firearm and 4 rounds of ammunition was seized during a joint police military operation in Sammy Drive, Montego Bay. Wow. Reports are that about 12:45 p.m. lawmen were in the area where four bedroom house was searched. Nothing illegal was found during the search of the open close to the house. But during the search of an open close to the house, 1 shopping bag was found beside the fence line. The bag was examined, and a 9mm Smith & Wesson with 4 rounds of 9mm ammunition was seen inside the bag. So they're saying that no one was arrested. No one was arrested. Wow. I don't know what to say. And also, I saw where I think the Philippines had an earthquake. It's a lot going on, guys. It's a lot. But right now, I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of a long video because I want to see what's going on. And also, I want to implore, not necessarily implore parents, but there is in Ohio, there is a outbreak of respiratory illness among kids. So parents beware. And I think basically they were saying that, let me get my Let me get my info. Yeah, so they said there's a rising case of respiratory virus in children, and this was found in Ohio. So it's a kind of like pediatric pneumonia, or I think they call it RSV. They said it is not. And there was a question whether it was related to the outbreak in China. I didn't even know there was an outbreak in China. But basically it was stated that it's not related to the outbreak in China. You understand? And they said about, they said like the big C is still taking out people because you still have about 1,000 persons in a week being losing their 3 points. And then you have 1,500 a week in hospitals being hospitalized. So we're not through the woods yet, but they're saying that the respiratory virus illness is doing a little bit, there are a bit more cases than the big C. You understand? And they're doing big about people getting their, taking preventative measures. And this part is kind of like an international news, but I had to throw this in where it said the governor of New York, George Santos, expelled from the House. The other day was mixed up in some stuff, allegedly. So right now they're saying he lost his seat, and it was a 301 to 114 vote. 311, people voted for him not to get his seat. They said his name was removed from the office. Yes, his name was removed from the office. Now, based on what I research and what I hear, they're saying that this is the 6th member in history that has been expelled from the office. They're saying that the House Speaker was one who voted for him, like wanted him to stay, but that House Speaker was outvoted by 105 Republicans. And we know, George Santos is a Republican. So it is very, very trying in and around the world, you know. And right now there was a ceasefire in Gaza. And the ceasefire ended. And the reason why it ended was because there was supposed to be more hostages was supposed to be let out, allegedly. The Israel people them was supposed to free more hostages, but they did not. So they're saying the 7-day truce was broken because they didn't want to release more hostages. And I think they're blaming yeah, I think they're blaming those people for the Amman. I don't remember the name. My bad, guys. Yeah, so that's why I'm not like report on something I'm not versatile pan, but I'm telling you, this is important. So now they're saying the nation's first female justice has passed, and she was the first woman Her name is Sandra Dale Connor. Look it up. She was the first woman to ever serve on the Supreme Court in 1981. And the reason why she was served was because President Reagan pledged to start nominating women. So she was the first one, and she served for 24 years. Then she, I think she resigned to take care of her family because she had kids. And, you know, in the latter part of her life, she battled cancer and Alzheimer. Her name was Sandra Dale Connor. So, you know, women are doing their thing. So right now, let me know what you think, guys, about what I've talked about so far. Go ahead and listen to Mascika album and drop in the chat which of your songs is the favorite. Right now, I still don't have a favorite. I'm still gonna have to listen to the album again in its entirety and see which ones I really, really like. And before I come off of this, you know, the other day I saw in the news where Leoda Bradshaw case was put off. So I think it's a lack of evidences there, you know, but it wasn't really explicit as to what really was going on, but we know that the case was put off. And let me say, I can't find no video records to that. Come sure me did see one video. In the meantime, while I'm looking for that, how is everybody preparing for Christmas? Remember, be cautious, be vigilant. Make sure you observe your surroundings when you're out and about shopping. When you're out and about shopping, you know, just be careful. All right, so let me find the article here. It says, judge sets February deadline for outstanding material regarding Philip Paulwell, deceased baby and baby mother. So it's a lot going on, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play the article. So basically what happened was that the Supreme Court judge ordered the statements and evidence concerning the baby Paulwell MURDER case to be completed and delivered. I don't know why or what condition allowed them not to have the evidences for this court, but you know, it's so sad because you know what, I mean, I haven't said much about this. I'm gonna let you listen to the article, guys. I'm gonna let you listen to the article so you can hear more about what's going on.
Material, Baby Paulwell case.
Supreme Court Judge Vinette Graham Allen has ordered that all statements and evidence concerning the Baby Paulwell murder case be completed and delivered to the prosecution by the end of February. On the capital charge of murder are Leoda Bradshaw, a petty officer in the U.S. Navy, and her cousin Roland Balfour, a graphic designer. Judge Graham Allen made the order during a plea and case management session in the Supreme Court in downtown Kingston on Friday after defense attorney Deborah Martin revealed that no evidence had been disclosed to her by the prosecution. The judge told investigators who were present in court to work with the prosecution to get the statements done and handed in by the deadline. There is a deadline set, she emphasized. The prosecutors in the case against the two remaining persons charged with the murders of 27-year-old Tashina Patterson and her 10-month-old daughter, Saria Paulwell, the latter a daughter of Member of Parliament, MP, and former Minister, Philip Paulwell, told the court that the case is not ready for trial. Martin on Friday informed the court that she has received no statements from investigators, nor did she get forensic material and a forensic certificate. The prosecution agreed that it does not have the requested evidence to disclose to the court and the defense, but said it is working with the investigators and the Institute of Forensic Science and Legal Medicine to get them. The prosecution noted that some evidence, such as digital communication analysis, takes time to collate, and it should be near completion by March of next year. Judge Graham Allen ordered that the statements from investigators must be administratively submitted to the defense on or before January 31st, 2024. And the forensic material and certification should be administratively submitted to the defense by February 29th, 2024. The matter is to be mentioned again before Judge Graham Allen on March 6th, and Bradshaw and Balfour were both remanded until then.
So
Baby Paul Well and her mother were kidnapped from their Gilmore Drive home in St. Andrew on September 9th, and taken to Stony Hill, also in St. Andrew, before being driven to East Kingston, where they were shot and killed and their bodies were burnt. Bradshaw, who shares an older child with Paul Well, is alleged to have been the mastermind behind a murder-for-hire plot that claimed the lives of Patterson and her daughter.
I still can't get over it. The people's heart is so harsh. So anyway, guys, that's what's up. Let me know what you think. As I say, let me know what you think about Mascika album. Make sure you guys be careful in this season, flu season and all of that. We have the kids in Ohio, some kids with respiratory illnesses and all of that. Let me know what you think about Leoda Bradshaw case being thrown out until March 8th. If you're new to the channel, remember, hit the like button, share and subscribe. Watch out for my other videos. Watch out for my video. I'm gonna review the album, Mascika album. I'm here, so I don't have an album out. So I'm gonna go and listen to some of it. I started listening to it, but it was a bit explicit. So I'm gonna say, alright, I'm just make that stay a little bit. But I'm gonna go back and listen to it. It has 23 songs, while Mascika album have 14 songs. 14? Let me make sure, because sometimes I don't like talk and then me looking alright. I want to be credible. No, 17. Same thing. Same damn thing. Mascika album has 17 songs up there. 17. You know, and it's a 57-minute album, so it's going to take you about an hour or so to listen to the song them, alright? Anyway, once again, if you're new, hit the like button, share and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell. And I'm gonna pin my cash app in the comment below, because if you wanna donate to this channel, you can do it via cash app. You can do super chat, and you also can do that super thanks. So if you watch a video after and you feel like, oh, me like that video here, you know, me say me can donate to Lady B, go ahead and donate to the channel. Also remember, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload another video or whenever I go live. And I'll be soon adding memberships again on this channel, but I'm waiting a little bit more because I just got back my monetization. God is good, but you know, I was very patient, because I know even though I love doing this, it's not, you know, it's not all that serious when it come on to that, because it is what it is. You understand? So guys, thank you for checking out my videos. Check out my other channels. Check out my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok, and just stay safe. Thank you for watching.